for a while. But the more and more devotees will take birth, it must take over the world. It's very positive. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. Just like even in this movement, some devotees are convinced that they were such and such person who was killed in a car crash just after Prabhupada. Remember that devotee? I don't want to mention any names, but she's convinced that she's that devotee. There's some evidence to it. So Gurukul, so many devotees must be taking birth. They've already learned something about devotion service. So as these movements develops, then we can introduce. We can have devotees who are politicians. Hopefully one devotee will be King of England. Prime Minister. That's what Prabhupada wanted. He wanted to take over the world. But he said that we could take over the world in 18... I heard this, have you ever found that quote? That you could take over the world in 18 days, but you're not ready to follow my instructions how to do it. Because we're not pure devotees. So, as we become pure devotees, we'll become more empowered to do things, take over countries and nations. The real United Nations, the real United Nations, in like infant stage. Okay. Thank you. Next question, please. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj. Especially thank you for helping us to think globally. You mentioned some of your days in Africa. I'm just wondering if you can say a little bit about circumstances which you faced when you preach.
In Africa?
How it
It's saying that. Standard of living is lower, of course. Same conditioning is there. People are more humble because they're poor. You've been hearing about that. That's why Krishna cursed them to become trees, because the tree is very humble. It can't do anything. Same activity goes, we chant, we distribute books, distribute the sound, try and have centers. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. It's exciting because, how do you say, it's really a pioneering mood. I've been to, by the mercy of my disciple, I've been to many new places. No, they've never heard the Hare Krishna mantra before in those cities. Never. It's really an amazing feeling. In fact, in that book, Holy Jail, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, there's a quotation of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and he says, Lord Chaitanya said, anyone who takes this Sankirtan to a new place, anywhere where Lord Chaitanya takes to a new place, Lord Chaitanya is personally present. So you get that mood, just like, this is very historic, because I didn't see Lord Chaitanya personally. It felt very special, the mood, going to a completely new place, in the middle of nowhere, no one's ever been there, let alone Hare Krishna. And chanting Hare Krishna for the first time on the street, people come out, they can't believe their eyes. That's the most amazing thing. They're standing, they think, what's going on here? It's a totally amazing feeling. When you go on Oxford Street, it's like, people just like, a lot of people are just, like almost walk right through you, don't even see you there, right? They're conditioned to the holy name. You're in a compartment, you're the Hare Krishnas, and they've got you blocked off, compartmentalized. But when you go to Africa, especially in Congo, places like this, they haven't got you blocked up. They've just never seen anything like it before. They've never heard anything like it. So it's a historic feeling. It's a very wonderful feeling to be representing Lord Chaitanya and Prabhupada in a new place. And I advise devotees, you should just go for that feeling, you know. Because everywhere Prabhupada says there are brahmanas. There are people waiting just to hear those holy names. In places, maybe, we used to do that in England. I was on the first travelling party in England, or the second. We went to many new places. People were also startled. There was Bhakti Rajendranan, there was Rajendranan, I was telling the story. And he always used to approach these middle-aged women, because he could somehow control them, sell them the Krishna book, and get the donation. But then afterwards they used to, hey, they ring up the police, 999, there's a black man. There's a black man on the high street, he just took my money. Now I've got this book. And then the police used to come in. What are you doing? You have to leave. You have to leave town now. So we used to be on the road to the next Hereford or Bedford or wherever it was. But it's very exciting Krishna consciousness. I like that excitement. There's many countries that don't have any temples yet. Right next door to Congo, there's Central African Republic, there's Sudan. It's possible to preach in these places. Angola, the Christian places, you could preach there. Just need an adventure spirit, some books, holy name. Zambia, nothing going on there, huge place, all English speaking, nothing going on there, big city. They just opened up Malawi, a disciple, Gora and Murari, Ramgoy opened up Malawi, registered in Malawi. Nothing much going on in Malawi. In Zimbabwe, nothing there. You get conditioned, you begin to think, I'm doing okay here, I'm getting my food, lodging, blah, blah, blah. What about the millions of other people who haven't heard the holy names? And millions of, there's Brahmins out there, just have to get the right person and give him a book, and he'll do the rest. He can do the rest, he can spread the Krishna consciousness in their own country. It's not that we can do. We can introduce, just like Prabhupada came to New York. He set the seeds of ISKCON, and then the devotees have done the rest. We're doing the rest. So there's many countries that we still have to go. And even in England, I'm sure there's towns where devotees have never chanted. Has anyone thought about that? There must be towns in England where devotees have never chanted or distributed books. In Italy, they're very systematic. They have, each leader has an area of Italy, and which contains several towns. And they systematically do door-to-door at every house in that area. Every town, every village, they knock on every door. And they keep a record of who's taken the books. And each person is responsible for that congregation, say in that town. And they go every year, and they meet the people, they took the books the year before, oh yeah, they want more books, oh they want to chant, it's where there may be places here in England, I'm sure, where the voice have never been. And Lord Chaitanya will be personally present. Krishna.